Welcome, everyone, to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. What we have in store for you today, a showdown between a couple of Pac-12 rivals. Come to an end, and we're ready to open a new campaign. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Brown will throw it. Flips it out in the flat. Runs through a tackle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinal come to the line, facing 3rd and short. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Harrington.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Red pass, it's complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Tight end now in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for it all. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking. attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Did he call bank on that one? Off the left upright and good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Ford. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Brown wants to pass. Sets up the screen. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Irvin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Booker. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick release by the QB. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Working that left side now. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasp for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Bounced right back to them.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Louisiana Tech is on top, but it's not like Terry Bradshaw is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Tennessee. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Oh, a lot of space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's a first down.
Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
He'll do it himself. Wide open spaces. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
The tackle is made.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
At the 35-yard line. And a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. It's complete to the left. It's a seam wide open.
This second down pass.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They just keep firing. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So an 82-yard drive there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Second down coming up.
Quick completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Third down coming up.
Wants to throw on third down. Setting up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Finds his tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. Plows through the defense. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Gonna swing it on second down. Quick strike complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. Brown will throw it. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Number 13.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That gets them back to within 10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
At the 33-yard line. And that's up.
Running to the left.
For the offense.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Got the back over the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick completion on the out route. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Lost a throw on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Brown wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Turning on the Jets. 10. Touchdown, Cardinal. He got a step and just dusted the field.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stone. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the 1st. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the left. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd down.
Brown will throw it. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Holds and fires complete to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. He's now up to 64 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll run it from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Using his legs, it's Irvin. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Brown wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Find some fresh air. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll start this drive with a pass. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Booker. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Lots of running room. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out, but this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by 11 over Northern Illinois. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. The play action fake. Got his man quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it. It's 4. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown will throw it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the shotgun, the inside give. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Guys, let's take a big picture view of Stanford. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Brown wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Never a doubt. That gets them back to within 10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. He makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Oh, they block it!
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The give to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads it left. It's caught. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Off play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. He's in for the touchdown.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Louisiana Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ruston for some time. They're up by 28 over Tennessee. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those turning it on. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Brown wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Off the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Doyle. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Kick is in the air. Looks it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Finds a spot in the middle.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
Shakes off the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Off the RPO, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Got a man. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Pulls it in. It's Harrington. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Set to kick off.
And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. With the catch, it's Irvin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Timeout by the defense.
Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
By the defense.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's complete. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's a first down for the offense.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Tries again to get it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Oh, he's got a chance. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top, buying some time. Got the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Makes a grab for a big play. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets rid of it. Makes a grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Time to take a shot. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. They'll run the screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Quarterback running on the draw. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. And some room to work. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Immediately fires to the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Power football with the run. There he goes! Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make...
There he goes! Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The give to the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Now improvising. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Going for 6. And it's in for a touchdown.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column.
They'll move the tight end. From the gun to give, looking for room. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Stanford with a lot of